Hello everybody, welcome back to the second episode of Subnautica. Where we left off, we were going to start looking at these two signals and maybe getting into a bit more of the storyline. Just wanted to say thank you for everybody who watched the first episode and the nice comment that I got. It actually meant a lot to me. And hopefully I can brighten your day up a little bit more. So, let's see here. It is nighttime, and what items have we made? The Sea Glide, let's get this equipped. And let's start exploring. Alright. So, I've been having a pretty good week this week. Hopefully you guys are too. Feel free to share any of the fun times you've had this week. I had a really great walk this morning. Went out, saw people, just enjoying the day. And kind of want to hope I bring that same kind of energy for you guys watching it today. Let's scan this. See if we get some more information.
30 seconds.
And get some oxygen. But yeah, one of the things I really love about Subnautica is just how zen it can make me feel even in the most stressful times in this game. Sandstone. Let's get some silver. Gold. Gold is good too. Silver. Alright, we need silver so that we can create more advanced technology. And here we are with the first life pod. And our first sea moth fragment.
30 seconds.
Didn't realize how close our life pod actually was to the Aurora. That's a good thing to remember as we go forward. Alright, so let's find out what happened to poor LifePod 17.
Integrating new PDA data.
Let's see here.
Isaac's log. It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
You know, it makes you feel bad for some of these survivors, what their last moments might have been, but, you know, thinking about Riley, and if you don't know, Riley, I believe is the name of the Subnautica survivor. If I'm wrong, please feel free to correct me, and I'll make sure to read the comments and make an update in the next video. But I can't imagine what it would be like to be just abandoned on a planet like this and trying to find your way through. But I do get the feeling of being scared, lost. When I was a kid, actually, I was taking my dog for a walk and went into the woods behind my house because she ended up getting off the leash and running. Ended up wandering for hours and hours until one of my neighbors found me. So I can only imagine what that feeling was like 100 times worse for Riley. So we gotta do our best to make sure we get out of this okay and get him back home. Let's see here, let's get some silicone rubber. Get some lubricant. And start making some fun stuff. That is the habitat builder. We need a computer chip. What do we need for a computer chip? Table coral and copper wire. Alright. Let's drop you. You. Drop all you off. But as I was saying, recently I've been going through some tough times, and I get the feeling of being scared and anxious and all that other stuff. So if any of you guys are going through something similar, just know that you're not alone. And I really hope that things get better for you. So I'm trying to make things better in my own life as well. Hence why I'm taking through this new endeavor of trying to do YouTube full-time. Still kind of scared, so I hope that you guys actually enjoy it. Ooh, we're getting hungry and thirsty. Let's eat some nutrients, and we need to get some water. So there's two ways to get water in this game, especially at the beginning. You can either get a bladderfish, or you can disinfect the local water. And to disinfect the local water, what you need to do is find yourself one of these coral tubes and chop away at it. And also, we'll need some mushrooms. Come on, let me scan you. So, for those of you who have found this channel,
local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
for those of you who have found this channel and who've watched the first episode and are currently watching this next episode, let me know what you think I could be doing better. Open to feedback, open to learning more about how to entertain you guys even more. Let's see here, we need to make bleach. How do we make bleach again? Salt deposits. Alright. Did we grab any salt? I don't think we have yet, actually. That is good to know. Alright. You can find salt in a few places. You usually find it just on the... At the beginning of the game, you find it on the ocean floor.
Seek fluid intake.
So let's look for some salt. If not, we'll have to convert these bladderfish into non-vegan water. Sounds like I'm about to get exploded or something. Nope. Okay, cool. Another creature egg. Like I said, those are for the aquarium we'll be making in a little bit. Oh! Ooh, that actually made me jump. Get away from me. That's one thing I do love and I love about this game is that you never know what's gonna jump out at you. Here's some salt. Later in the game, there are more efficient ways to get salt. Automated ways to get salt, but for now, we gotta do our best to survive. Hey, buddies.
oxygen.
Alright. I gotta get used to scrolling with the mouse wheel. I keep going past where I want to go.
Bleach is an essential chemical used for cleaning wounds and purifying water.
Oh, okay, let us get some of this stuff going. Now we can make water out of bleach.
Preparing the day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death. Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright. Let's see here. If I remember correctly, we need some copper. Alright, so... Alright, we already got the cave sulfur out of this one. With the crash fish, we are looking for limestone outcrops so we can try to find some copper. Okay. Another thing I would like some feedback on is I'm really not used to editing yet, so my goal has been to just keep these as lightly edited as possible, just one, to make it easier on me, and two, because I feel this is like a little bit more genuine. A lot of the gameplay clips I've been watching lately have been almost over-edited. But, you know, I feel like there's a time and place for all of that, so let me know if you guys are liking the more unedited version of this. If not, I will start working on it and learning how to edit it more of the dead time out. But yeah, so right now my goal is to start making a habitat builder so we can start making our first base that is not our life pod, and to start getting the stuff ready to make our first vehicle. And as much as I love the sea moth, or sea glide, yes. As much as I love the sea glide, it is no sea moth. All right. So what all can we make then? Make a copper wire. Need my gold. I guess I put my gold over here, didn't I? Yep. Peter chip.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, I'm gonna turn down this desktop audio a little bit because that is starting to blow my ears out. Let me know if it gets too quiet and I'll readjust. Like I said, I'm still learning. I hope you guys can come along on this journey as I learn, and hopefully you can see the improvements. Alright, I also have already made the sea glide, so you don't need this, nor do I need this. Nor do I need this. Alright, I need 2 silver ore. Do I have 2 silver ore in here? I doubt it. Nope, okay. So we need to find some sandstone chunks. In the meantime, I never really liked using the flares.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development. The Builder tool is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
Alright, let's equip our habitat builder. And you know, let's start building our first base. And then maybe once we get that going, we can wrap up by seeing what happened to LifePod 3. Okay, so let's find a good spot for our first base. Okay. I actually remember watching the early release version of Subnautica through Jacksepticeye, and always found it crazy that the first version of the habitat builder would actually let you change the environment around you and modify it. I understand why I didn't make it to the final version, because it would make the game more unstable. But there was something just kind of cool that you could alter the terrain to meet your needs. Alright. I say we make our first base around where we found our first crashed life pod. Okay. Let's see here. What can we build? Solar panels. Alright. Let's start with the next compartment.
Seconds.
Hello. Why are you above ground like this? Above ground? Why are you above the water line? Oh. Let's...
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
So that was the closest I've ever been to it exploding, and that was really, really kind of terrifying. Yeah. Oh, actually throw a cooked peeper out here then. Let's get back into our base real quick.
This is LifePod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
All right. Oh. Okay. So to make the next stuff we need, we'll need that. And we'll also need fiber mesh. if I remember correctly, that will require the knife. And we'll need to go find our creep vine. If I recall, it was this way? Nope, not this way. Pretty sure I went the absolute wrong way, but you know, since we're already heading this way, oh no, there's the creep vines. Okay.
Oxygen.
Oh, I completely forgot. Whoops. Alright. Let's get us some fiber mesh. And we have another radio. Alright.
This is Avery Quinn, trading ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over? Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS. You offer help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
Alright, seems like there might be a rescue attempt soon. Alright, we need more fiber for the radiation suit, and we already have the 2 lead. Okay, so we need we need 1 more creep vine sample. Hopefully it doesn't mind if it's rotten or not. Alright. Need 1 more sample. Alright. And I'll need to make a battery soon because it looks like I'm about halfway on my sea glide. But yeah, so nothing seems to be really going our way yet, but we will make it through. Still would love to know if how you guys think that Pathfinder tool. I don't think I've ever made that. Still curious what you guys think will be the cause of my first death. I really hope that I can make it all the way to the end game without that happening, but I highly doubt it. Alright. And now we have a full radiation suit, which will be very important when we go to visit the Aurora. But enough distractions. Let's head over to the damaged Sea Glide. So, I do have a question for you guys. But first let me tell you a little story about what has motivated me to start recording and uploading my YouTube videos in the first place. I'll tell you after we hear what happened to
integrating new PDA data.
LifePod 3.
You really think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cell reach. This one should double.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
I'm sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this?
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
So, what kind of motivated me to upload these videos is that I actually found a YouTube channel of a person who likes to play The Binding of Isaac. And they upload a new video every day. And his videos mostly just talk about kind of what he's been doing throughout the day, and you know, it's been really entertaining. So if you guys haven't checked it out and you like The Binding of Isaac, check out Lazy Mat Man. He's a really fun half-hour long videos, and yeah, he's really good at the game. So what I am challenging you guys is comment below one thing that kind of inspired you lately. And it's okay if you don't have anything, but just kind of want to spread some more positivity. Okay, so what can we make now? A compass? No. I believe all we really need to make this is silver ore. So let's go grab some silver ore. Like I said, we get silver ore out of the sandstone chunks, which is found... I don't remember the exact depth, but it is the second deepest. Not the second deepest. It is the second tier of crafting components you can get to. So, right here is a good location to start finding that. Let's create a hatch. We need quartz and 2 titanium, which you should be able to find just laying around. Oh.
30 seconds.
Now let's get some air. Alright. The beach reef back.
Oxygen.
No longer beached. So the cool thing about reefbacks is that they just have a bunch of stuff on them in these barnacles. Wait, yeah. Alright, any other barnacles? Alright. Come on. Looks like I got 2 copper ore out of that, which is good because I will need to make a new battery soon. We need oxygen already. Oh, we need a lot of oxygen. Okay, okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright. I do not like how quiet it has gotten all of a sudden. The calmest I feel in this game is when the soundtrack is just going, because then you know that at least mostly nothing is going to go down. It's probably a false sense of safety, but you know, I'm gonna stick with it. Alright, let's see if we can get this sand shark scanned without getting bit. Come here.
Seconds.
Let's get out of here! Alright, so we need quartz and titanium. Not that. Okay. Yay, we got the silver ore, which means that we can now... We should be able to get the upgraded version of our oxygen tank, and that means that we can travel even further beyond. Alright. How about this? We will make our enhanced oxygen tank, and then I think I will call it there, so that we can start moving forward with getting a vehicle off the ground. Alright, so to make this, we'll need 2 glass, and then an oxygen tank.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, all right, but so are all the others.
Alright, everybody. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Hopefully it was better than last time. I'm striving to improve with each episode, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. You know the whole spiel. Like, comment, subscribe, and, you know, share it with your friends. And if you can, one of the things that I've been taking to heart lately is that you should really try to find something good. And I know times are hard right now, and I know things are a little rough. Just know that we're all here, we're all working toward it, and that I truly hope that something good happens to you today. And if it does, feel free to share it down below. Anyway, this has been the Chromatic Magus, signing off.